I'm Marianne Redding, curator here at the Sioux City Art Center. Thank you for joining us. Today we are going to talk about this photograph by Brett Leigh Dicks. Dicks is a photographer who is Australian American. He splits his time between Southern California, Southern California and Western Australia. His creative work explores the intersections between the world's natural and urban landscapes across Australia, America, and Europe. In other words, he was, and hopefully will be again, a passionate traveler with a camera, not a tourist. Although he takes pictures of the tourists he encounters, his primary focus is the landscape and the fragile ties the land shares with social progress, or lack thereof, and historical significance, as you can see in this image taken in the Black Hills of South Dakota at Mount Rushmore. We seem to keep being drawn back to Mount Rushmore. The Black Hills appear in several of the photographs in Magnetic West. I think one of the strengths of the Magnetic West exhibition is that it is so relevant. The images explore many issues that are important in our life today, tomorrow, and yesterday. So here's what the National Park Service website says about Mount Rushmore. Majestic figures of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln, surrounded by the beauty of the Black Hills of South Dakota, tell the story of the birth, growth, development, and preservation of this country, from the history of the first inhabitants to the diversity of America today. Mount Rushmore brings visitors face to face with the rich heritage we all share. And I would like to add to that everything is perspective, where we stand on the land, physically, emotionally, and intellectually. The Black Hills in South Dakota are sacred land, a sanctuary to the Lakota people who call the hills the heart of everything that is. To many Native American peoples, Mount Rushmore is considered a shrine of illegal occupation. The Black Hills were reserved for the Lakota people in the 1868 Treaty of Fort Laramie. But the discovery of gold in the region prompted prospectors to overrun the area, and the government began forcing the Sioux to give up their claims to the land. Warriors, including Sitting Bull and Crazy Horse, led resistances against the land seizures, but by 1877, the U.S. government had officially become the primary landholder. Ever since, as recently as last year, the Lakota, Sioux, and other American Indian activists have protested the U.S. government's claim to their ancestral lands.